Wednesday is room inspection day. It's not too hard. We keep the room tidy during the week, so it's just a dust and polish really. 10 minutes work max. But if you have to work even for a short time, it's always better to work with music playing, so I downloaded 2 albums from YouTube. Both of which said they were Britpop collections. Now, if you know me, you will know I love Britpop. Actually I love pretty much everything about the 90s. But I have to make comment about what they classed as Britpop on these albums. Okay, I really like Massive Attack for 2 reasons. 1. They are amazing live, and Teardrop is a stone cold classic. 2. Rob is Banksy, which makes them unbelievably cool. But are they a Britpop band? No, not in any way. They are trip hop. We then had the Happy Mondays. Again, are they good? Yes. Are they Britpop? No. They are Manchester. And lastly, and this one is controversial, Oasis. Oasis were the biggest name in Britpop, although their music was never, in any way, Britpop. Oasis were very clear about this, they were rock and roll stars. Ask yourself one question, did Oasis sound like Blur, The Lightning Seeds, Supergrass, Menswear, Pulp, Elastica, Catatonia, or Sleeper? No, it was a completely different style and sound. It was rock and roll, not Britpop. Personally, I agree with what Duke Ellington said, there are only 2 sorts of music. Good music and bad music, and there was a lot of good music in the 90s. I have no problem with Massive Attack, the Happy Mondays or Oasis on the albums. But just call it 90s hits or something. Every so often a shop, normally a supermarket, puts on an offer that they have not thought through properly, and Spar this week have done just that. They have an offer which can result in infinite energy drinks. Let me explain. Normally the Spar own brand energy drink is 49 cents per can, already a good price, but this week on offer at 24 cents, if you buy a tray of 24. The important bit is that they all get scanned through at 49 cents until the 24th can goes through, then the discount is added, and all 24 get reduced. So, what you do is buy 24 cans at 24 cents, which comes to €5.76. Then the next day take 12 back. The 12 get rung through at 49 cents. That's €5.88. Take that money and buy another tray of 24. Repeat until you run faster than Kenyans. Now then, Fractal, I hear you cry. Will you not need a receipt to return them, and that will show you paid the lower price? Well, no, actually. As it is an own brand product, and as such can only have been purchased from Spar, they don't require a receipt to return them. Cool, Odor? One of the sad things about being here this time is that with the fewer number of staff, the ergotherapy has been removed from the timetable. Ergotherapy is make and do therapy. I had a real lust for a bit of stone work or painting, but sadly it's not an option anymore. Sad face. I've got an idea for a painting and am not sure whether to try it myself or commission Vincent to make it for me. Must have a think over the weekend, as I am meeting with Vincent next week for a coffee. Nothing much to report today, therapy-wise. We had group therapy this morning, which, while being fun, is quite hard work in a second language. Not because I can't understand what's being said. It's more a result of how your brain processes language. In your first language, your brain gives you no choice. If you hear something said, you will process that information and understand it, whether you want to or not. In a second language, the information is literally processed in a different part of the brain. You have to make a choice to understand what is being said. Now, in a conversation it's easy. The steady back and forth lends itself to effortless communication really rather well. Where it does become harder is when you have to listen to an hour-long talk. You see, for me at least, German is not like a switch that I can just turn on and off, it's more like a button that I have to keep held down. And if you talk in a warm, dimly lit room at 8 in the morning, there is a fair to middling chance I won't be able to hold the button down the whole time without my mind wandering off. In other news, I have just received some surprising information. I can have an overnight stay this weekend. I'm not due one for 2 more weeks, but as it's a bank holiday weekend, everyone is allowed one. The only choice to consider is, do I take Saturday through Sunday, or Sunday through Monday? Decisions. I did 30 minutes weights. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but I was supersetting. 15 minutes on the cross trainer, 15 minutes on the bike, and 45-minute route march down by the river. I'm back loving sport. I think the depression is finally lifting. I have hope for the future again. I will get rid of the lockdown belly before I'm out of here, I promise you. Thought I had updated all I needed to update for today, but I have just done my Mandarin for the evening and have found out the most wondrous of things. The correct pronunciation of London in Mandarin is identical to the pronunciation of London in Brummie. I haven't laughed so hard in ages. It's amazing. Thursday. Got up bright and early and drank a coffee or two while I waited for breakfast to be served. The only thing that takes a bit of getting used to in institutions is the timetable. You do not get a choice of doing what you want when you eat, sleep, learn, or whatever else, exactly when you are told to. The only confusion arises with the medication. I have been here 9 days now, and have had 3 different outcomes with the morning meds. The first morning I was here I went to the office and asked for my meds, and was politely told that they will be given out at 7:30 in the dining room. I have no problems at all with that. Just needed to know the routine. A couple of days later there were no morning meds for me. That's cool. I've been reducing from the 20-odd that I was taking a month ago to just 5 or 6 now in the evening. So today at 7:30 I'm in my room when a carer comes in and asks why I haven't come to the office to get my meds. It's important, she said, that I come to the office every day between 6:30 and 7 and to collect my medication. Now I am left each day to guess, do I have meds? Should I ask for them in the office at 6:30? Do I wait for them in the dining room at 7:30? What is today's carer's preferred system? Who knows? It's the only thing here that is not printed on the timetable. And now I understand why. I have just come back from aromatherapy, which is not, sadly, a relaxing massage. It is in fact a 2-hour talk about herbal teas and essential oils. The aim of the talk was to educate you on which teas and oils might help with addiction and cravings. But it all fell into 3 groups. Things I will believe. 1. A big mug of matcha tea can help reduce hunger, but so can drinking a pint of water. 2. Bergamot is relaxing. Things that make me think this is nonsense. 1. Showing me a list of oils in their correct cosmic order. 2. Explaining how oils detox the body. Things that make me think you are a liar and a fraud. 1. Telling me this oil can help protect you from COVID-192. Telling me it cures cancer. Still I smell quite nice now. Onward to tomorrow, folk.